Joining me today on the Day for Freedom is Arlene Klassen. She is with Dignity House. She's going to share a little bit with us coming right up about her position with Dignity House, as well for people who don't know Arlene. What does Dignity House do?
Hi, thanks for having me. Dignity House is a transitional supportive housing, and it gives women the opportunity to transition from recovery, and they are normally transitioning from a life of sexual exploitation and addiction and abuse.
Wow, that's a tough job, a tough thing to work in. I can only imagine. Are you guys based out of Winnipeg? And you're talking about working in this transition. How long does that take? And do you have a house, a building? Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, we have a couple of houses, and the women have an opportunity to just feel safe, and it's imperative for their growth and healing, because they just desperately just need that support just to be successful in life, just to get that stepping stone. Often they come from treatment and they just need that stepping stone and guidance to get the taste of independence and still have some supports, and they have the opportunity to experience and maintain living a sober lifestyle.
That's amazing. You're based out of Manitoba then?
Oh, yes, we're in Winnipeg, and yeah, we get women sometimes outside of Winnipeg, but mostly the women are coming from Winnipeg, yes.
How long is there like a program that Dignity House runs, or is it kind of come in, live in community, get back on your feet, and when you're ready, you can kind of you on? Like, do you guys have a specific time length?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So what we do when they come in is we talk with them, get to know them, and we put a schedule together that's gonna like fit who they are and their needs, and we listen to them. So our level 1 is considered the rescue and healing and stabilization time, and that's 4 months. And then level 2 would be growing and strengthening and restoring. And during that time, so during level 1, that's when they would be doing more recovery classes and going to groups, support groups, and just focusing on maybe doing their 12 steps and Bible study and counseling. And then level 2, we would start incorporating volunteering, and we partner with the MCC Watt thrift store. They've been a great help, even just to help women set up their home when they're ready to move out. And then level 3 is just equipping them. So that would be sort of the last part of the year, and setting them up if they want to go to college or if they want to apply for work. And then they can stay another year so that they can just get used to that lifestyle. And so they can stay up to 2 years, and then just an extra few months just to look for housing. So we assist them during all these steps.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. What, in your own opinion, might be some of the biggest hurdles, either physically or mentally, that women coming out of being exploited are facing?
Well, I think a big one is maybe just needing guidance with resources, and like wait times for resources, and like especially like professionals like psychologists, or psychiatry, because they do need to get that professional help, to help them. Often they do have a mental diagnosis, and once they can discover that, the tools are just, they come along just a little bit better for them because they know why they're struggling more.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can see how like, okay, why, or, all of these things. And then all of a sudden a light goes on, right? In certain areas. And it's like, oh, and that can feel like a weight lifted off.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I've got to give God credit here. I do need to give God the credit in their lives of transformation. The women really, I see the transition, and the transformation just in front of my eyes, and just the glow in their face is just a really beautiful experience, because they do feel just some redemption from shame, and just a chance of restarting their life.
Well, in my opinion, and I don't think I'm alone in this, you guys really are doing kingdom work on earth. It is incredible. I am very grateful for what you guys do. Speaking of our amazing God, how can we pray for Dignity House and for the women involved and for the staff?
Well, just specifically for the residents, our goal is to change one life at a time. We don't want to rush them through, because we believe that the transformation takes time, and we'd rather see them uh, leave the home changed, rather than uh, the quantity of girls coming through and rushing through and then maybe coming back. So just for the residents, that they will feel um, full healing, and staff just to persevere when it is difficult, and that everyone ultimately just feels God's love and joy. We we do all feel a lot of joy. I know a lot of people wonder, like, how do you do it? Isn't that hard work? And yes, it is, but there's a lot of reward and joy in it.
Arlene, I want to let you know that you are such a brave warrior woman. You are incredible. I can see God's light all over you. Thank you so much for what you do and for taking the time to do this interview. I appreciate it.
Oh, wow, you're too kind. Thank you so much. This has been a really great to have this time with you.